right. We're gonna do it on the fly. There we go. Okay. And how's that? It looks good. It looks good. Oh my god. We're doing it, and my testing worked. The chat worked, but not the GUI on OBS. I'll have to worry about that later. Hi everyone, it's me, Hannibal Ludus. I am the Gravity Gestalt, and I'm here to play games and watch videos. How about that? Let me mess with just a little bit more. There we go. Make you a little bit bigger. Put you down here. Yeah. That'll work. That'll work. I think that works anyway. Okay. Doing that. Boop, boop. Removing that. Yeah, retract that message for myself. There we go. That works. That works. Excellent connection. Everything's looking pretty good. I think I'm ready. Yeah. Okay, I posted. Oh, that's right. I was gonna post. You know, when you're doing this on the fly, it's just so fun, you know. Okay, share. Aha. Aha ha 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 ha. And then and search. And there we go. We're gonna attach that to my snap. Sure enough, there we go. Alright, I got my drink. I got my videos. I've posted my stuff. I think I'm good to go. So let's go. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna minimize that. I'm gonna start this game off first before I get too crazy with it. And then we'll start the videos. I'm hoping someone's viewing at some point before I start the videos, because I even put on some videos because a certain someone shared them with me. Alright, first things first. Gonna switch you up to the monk and keep the two mages and do the thief. Yeah. Oh, but then I can't use certain weapons later. And I do like the warrior. And I did warrior last time. Hi! Hey there! Well, hello there, viewer. Alright, let's see here. I think I'm gonna go with... I'm not switching to red mage. I'm not making that mistake again. So I guess... thief and monk... and then the mages is what I'm gonna go with. I could go warrior, monk, thief, white mage, and just not have any special magics. But that seems boring. Alright, I only need one fighter, and since I did the warrior last time, I'm gonna do the monk. We're gonna go with that. Alright. Okay. Let's see here. What's some funny names? You know, I'm just gonna go with some fun stuff. I know exactly what I'm gonna do. Yeah. Oh, really? Yeah, no, that's fine. Right? How about oh god, I could do... You know what? Why not? We're gonna go with some class. Okay, how about... He looks like a Peter. He looks like a Peter. And she looks like a... Sylvia. Sylvia? We're going with Sylvia. How about the white mage? She can be... I don't know. White mage... Oh, I know. Yeah, and then the black mage... God, who's the black... He turns into... Huh, what are we gonna call the black mage? Let's go with... Oh gosh, I'm drawing a blank. I'm drawing a blank. something a little wild. Because, like, I want to go, like, Vivi, but of course, obviously, that's a very famous black mage that I wouldn't dare try to impersonate. Zim? I'm going to call him Zim. We're going to go with Zim. Yeah, Zimmerman. Alright. I'm going to go with this party. Alright? Alright. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Oh, exposition time. Here we go. The winds die. They sure do. The sea, she withers. When darkness veils the world, 4 warriors of light shall come. What a prophecy. After a long journey, 4 young travelers did at last appear. And in hand of each was clutched a crystal. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm telling you, Final Fantasy 1 is an isekai just waiting to happen. For real. If Square Enix was smart, they would take this exact game. Okay. They would take this exact game and run with it. I swear. I swear. Yeah, I love it. All right. So, let's go get noticed. And then we're going to start the videos. Whoa, who's this keeping me from leaving? I must see the king at once. Let's go. Oh, it's very true. Oh my. I am obviously that guy. Obviously. Let's see. Where else should I guess I should just... And where else? Oh, sorry. I was multitasking already. I'm already messing up. He's going to ask me a task. What is it? Rescue his daughter, Sarah. That seems, fine. I can help with that. All right. To the north. Sure. One last place to post. Up. And I'm done with all that stuff. Let's get back to this. Okay. Yeah. Is the finest swordsman in the kingdom. We have none who can match him. Well, thankfully, my main character doesn't even need a sword. Oh yeah, you'll have the bridge rebuilt? Let's go. That's all I needed to know. Really? Because that is not true. Anyone to talk to? Yeah, let's talk to people. Alright. Before I get too excited, let's start the part where I multitask. Time to watch freaking videos.
Hi, I'm Ray Toffer.
Does it work?
Host of today's tour of Muncie's history.
Okay.
Beautiful, luxurious Muncie, a history.
Okay.
Let's begin, shall we?
What the
This man never existed. 1842, Goldsmith Gilbert, who many consider to be the founder of Muncie, was indicted by a local grand jury because he bribed people with whiskey in exchange for their vote. He
Nice.
sounds like my kind of guy.
Right? Decent,
From
at least.
1920 through the year 2000, Muncie was studied by teams of sociologists because everything here is so weird.
What?
Find the results of these studies on the internet.
Can you hear the video,
Founded
chat?
by the Ball brothers, who got incredibly rich because of their famous jars, which I have already discussed.
Oh, I've seen those jars. No way.
City Hall. Then they tore it down and built this 4-story double-wide mobile home. The 1977 film Close Encounters of the Third Kind was set in Muncie, but it was not filmed here.
Oh?
The creator of the comic strip Garfield is also a local resident.
Really?
Garfield is read by 300 million people each day. Neat. The
All right.
1986 film Hoosiers is
Let's
apparently
cheat just a
about some
little
basketball
bit.
team beating the Muncie Central Bearcats at the state championship, but I haven't seen it. Moving on. In 2006, CBS sent a group
Hold
of
on one
C-list
second.
celebrities to Muncie to become police officers for a reality show. After 3 episodes, it was canceled. You never know what happened to Victoria Jackson.
Okay, hold on. I can mess with this. Give me a second.
David Letterman famously attended college in Muncie, but not by choice. He wanted to attend Indiana University, but his grades were too low, so he came here instead.
What?
Chirp, chirp.
All right.
Papa John also attended college here, but we don't like to talk about him. Sadly, in 2015, Muncie's famous strip club was turned into a Burger King.
No! The shame.
In conclusion, Muncie, we've been having a ball for 152 years.
Oh my god.
Times are tough. Buy my stuff. That's right. Now
This
you
guy
too can own your
wonderfully
very own
tried. That was
piece
funny.
of the beautiful,
Well, hello
luxurious
there.
Muncie. Like this one. Or this one. Visit shop.spreadshirt.com/.
Oh, I gotta add the-
for all this and more.
I gotta remember to add a freaking
Welcome to beautiful,
playlist later.
luxurious Muncie.
Another video by him? Wait, this is newer.
In 1970.
Oh, I do not like the format of this at all.
In the 90s,
Oh,
this
okay.
was the main entrance to the mall.
I can survive 2 minutes.
The dumpsters were here back then too. What is now this blocked off corridor. Down there was the old $1 movie theater.
$1?
2-year-old movies while your feet got stuck to the floor.
Ooh, cool,
There was
cool,
also
cool.
an 80s style arcade back there called Sultan's Castle. That was pretty cool.
I bet.
It's all a back room now.
It's your back
Only
room
few
now,
years
no.
They abandoned Muncie in our greatest time of need. 10 years later, they returned to this strip mall across the street when their corporate overlords realized that 8th graders will always need cheap gray t-shirts.
Oh my god.
This is MCL Cafeteria, which is still open. You can eat here if you want, but the only song that plays on the radio is Knock Knock Knocking on Heaven's Door by Guns N' Roses and Bob Dylan. This is the only acceptable mall food. Santa Claus has been spotted in this location for the last 52 years, but no one has been able to capture him and bring him to justice.
That's so dumb. I hate it.
Toy store. This used to be a freaky adult toy store with crystals and tie-dye.
Oh no.
This is still a freaky adult toy store.
Yes, it is.
I am trying to hurry because I have been trespassed from this property on multiple occasions.
I don't know what that says and you don't either. How is this still here? Here's something for the feet people. Why get a piercing done by a professional when you can have it done by a teenager who watched a training video?
True.
Come visit the beautiful, luxurious Muncie Mall.
Or
Or
else.
else it will close.
Oh no!
File for bankruptcy in 2021.
Oh no. Okay, that was pretty good. Alright. I watched every Barbie movie. Oh god. is going on? Oh, that is not a good nutcracker.
They're looking for a
Oh.
princess who can supposedly
You can tell when a furry does the art.
you.
Oh, you can. Oh my god.
They're right.
Oh, my poor nutcracker.
Don't worry, Clara. I'm just wood.
What?
Will you stay? And be my queen?
What is this?
Aunt Elizabeth, have you seen my nut?
You're not. Oh, I love it. I love it.
Next time I'll sit on you.
Oh yeah, that's a grip.
No. I'll meet you there.
Oh my god.
So mysterious. Give him to me. I'll leave you the.
Again, you can always tell when a furry is doing the artwork in a studio. Those faces are some Oh. Why does her face look better?
What do you say I hit that top sack over there?
Oh god.
Okay, okay.
That. Oh god. No, this is great. Are you talking? What? That horse is dead.
I'm done for.
That unicorn is doing the splits like that. That thing is dead. Oh my god. What the? Everything is wrong about this.
For me, Daddy. I want one.
Soon enough, my little starling.
Why does Barbie look the best? Like, she's the least uncanny valley out of all of them.
Daddy's little
Oh!
dove.
Someone throw acid on my face. What is going on here?
I love her with all my heart.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Set a date before the wedding.
Will a week from today do?
This is wild.
My slipper.
This is...
Slumbang.
People got away with, like, releasing this?
I knew that.
People made money off this? Oh god.
I think you're like this.
A rock?
A rock.
Right?
What?
Bibble? I'm used to walking. You're not.
This is some
It would
crazy
be
shit.
too hard for you.
Get on my back.
No.
I said.
Elena, may I ask you a favor?
No.
Anything.
No.
I want you to hold something for me.
This is getting weirder. Please stop.
Your necklace.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's beautiful. I can't take this.
But she did. That thing is That thing is not cool. It's not cool. I'm not cool with that thing. The Magic Pegasus.
Again?
It's not fair. You don't understand anything.
Marcia, Marcia, Marcia.
You're ruining my life. You're my sister?
What? Yes?
Looks like you took a wrong turn.
Barbie shit is
princess.
wild.
Really? I hadn't noticed.
Whose bright idea was it to come here? Only fools come to the Forbidden Forest.
And yet, you're here.
I'm Brietta, and I guess you recognized my sister, Princess Annika.
Sister? I can see the resemblance.
Bogey! Oh my god! Brutal, dude! What the
My
fuck?
bear cub.
Let me guess. Your cousin?
Funny.
Actually,
Can you
kind
take me
of.
there?
Forget it. Your cub's gone for good.
Fine. Don't show me. I'll find her myself.
You. Yo, god.
Hold it higher. Oh, it's your exact height.
And
You know why? Because it doesn't exist.
Well, thank you. Any more helpful comments?
I'm going home.
You live around here?
As a matter of fact.
I'm I'm not surprised.
Knock yourselves out.
This shit's wild.
Oh, he's such a mule. He's somewhere up there. I can feel it.
This made money. If this can make money, anyone can accomplish anything. I'm just letting you all know, chat. If people can make... Oh my god. Oh, that face!
I didn't waste
Oh, the quality dipped. Random tapping, let's go.
We're totally in college. Great. Maybe by then I'll have brush that tangles out of my hair.
Whatever.
And survive the Jeep.
I'm... Oh my god. What is this? Oh my god!
I count on you.
This is
I
awful.
rehearsed what I would say. I was calm, cool,
This is so
collected.
awful. I
was
love
ready.
it.
Mr. Wexler, I want to talk to you.
The
about-
uncanny
Everyone
valley
knows
level
that
is
I'm
so...
Tia's the hot intellectual.
Oh
one.
god.
You're like the totally awesome, level-headed, kind-hearted glue that holds us
It
all
would be...
together.
What the...
Glue speaking.
Don't have to be together every second.
Well.
Ow.
Uh-huh. Gotta get your nose out of those books and live a little.
Oh wow.
Well.
This is just awful.
Someone managed to get a 97.
No, not today. Any day but today.
Congratulations, Barbie.
Why? Because she got a good grade?
Barbie. Who cares if she's exciting, fresh, and fun?
Please.
This is some weird shit.
Toddy bear, wait!
The deodorant. Oh god.
Did you just start liking her? Or did we just start noticing it?
What?
No, I think he's always liked her. It's just that this whole Todd thing brought it to the forefront.
What?
Look at that. We rendered him speechless. We should do this more often. Just to set the record straight, I do wash my clothes.
We're all proud of you. Thank God that's over. Vanity lessons.
Why should we hire you?
I promise that you'll never find another like me.
Hired.
What the hell?
Now I'm the bad guy. Call me Chun-Li.
What is this? Alright. I gotta ban a chat member. I have to ban a chat member because of this video.
Well, she tried. At least, you know, she...
Just tell me what you want.
Strawberry ice cream.
Chat.
You better walk, bitch.
Oh my god, I hate this so much.
Ice cream, chillin', chillin', ice cream, chillin'.
What have I gotten myself into? What have I got?
Ice cream.
You need to calm down. Like pink in your area. You better be.
Not on my watch.
Damn sociopath! Excuse me?
This is some crazy stuff.
Oh my god! You lose! Boombayah!
I should have stayed
I'm blown away. I'm just... I don't know what to say to this.
Oh my god!
We are back with more Mario Kart Get 7th. The goal is to get 7th place. First
Interesting.
place counts for bullshit. 8th place, nothing. 6th place, not anything. 7th place.
What about first place?
No.
What?
No. Getting 7th place is so much harder than getting first
It's
because
so
you have
hard.
to be precise.
Yeah.
You have to be accurate.
You gotta say what
Okay.
you
Down to the finish line.
hard.
I'm down.
last
Let's
time I
see
did
it.
This, I sucked. I kept getting 8th place or 6th place. So we're doing this again, and I'm gonna get 7th place.
Who is that girl?
Who is Pauline?
Who is this?
She's from Mario. She's from Super Mario Odyssey.
Whoa.
All right.
Angela, be careful.
What's her story?
That's her story. I
Watch
love it.
Games channel, and you don't know Mario
Oh, she's giving
For
both
real.
hands to
Oh my
the
god,
guy.
God, his head is too big. I'm sorry.
No, it's not.
I know, he's in
That's
pain a lot.
appropriate.
Oh no!
Funky Kong.
Funky Kong.
Correct.
Funky Kong.
Oh, I'm
you are very
obsessed
Funky Kong. I'm
with
kind of
Funky
Rosalina.
Kong.
Shy Guy? Shy Guy is my main.
Oh my god.
Do we have the Mercedes? Very good.
Very
I
cool.
have
Let's go.
Parachute.
I'm liking this.
I think my character is serving the most up.
Which one are you?
I'm bottom left.
You're
Oh, you're
Paulina?
serving some.
Yeah. All right.
New maps?
New maps?
New maps.
I haven't done
Absolutely.
any of these.
Oh
You
my
wanna
god,
do this
Koopa
one?
Cape. I want a vacation there.
I want to go to Los Angeles.
We're in Los Angeles. What?
Wait, we're playing GTA?
Yeah, we're playing GTA.
This is the new
6.
GTA, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is awesome. Get 7.
Do you know what GTA is, Angela?
Yes.
What is it?
What does it stand for?
I got you so good, dude.
You can't get out. Know what GTA
Grand Tree.
for? Gran Turismo.
Oh, she's trying. She's
Let's get
trying.
7, bitches.
Let's go, bitches.
That's actually awesome that you don't know that.
It
I'm
is.
going to obey
I don't
all the
know
traffic
where.
laws.
Where we're going. But, oh my god, we're on
Level
the
up, let's go.
Here, you guys.
Oh my god, I have to go to an audition.
I've been there before.
You have an audition for the Santa Monica Pier?
No, I meant like in LA. You know what?
To be the next guard of the Santa Monica Pier.
I'm sorry, but
Had to
you know
cough
what
at that.
is so
Jesus.
You know what?
You know what?
I'm in 6th place, guys.
Oh.
I like to be in first place, and at the end I kind of just like let myself coast
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Literally know where we are.
Because I like to be in first place to prove that I am actually legitimately really good at this game. But then I'm
Sure.
also like good in a 7th place kind of way.
That's a great
Did you
strategy.
like what you said?
I love what I said. This is so awesome. Oh my god, I'm going through Dodger Stadium.
Oh, wait.
All right.
Close to the beach.
Doing
This
the
is
new
how people
maps for
think
sure.
LA is.
Yeah, they truly do.
Who keeps
That's actually
explosion on the screen?
Ew, this feels more like LA.
Oh wait, can I?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Are you guys?
I
also
knew there
getting
was an
parking
auto
tickets?
battle.
Yeah, you
All right, they're trying. Oh, someone's got 7th right now. Wait, they have that. They have the assist on. Oh
Here we go,
god.
bro.
Shit on a brick, shit on a brick, shit on a brick. Go, go,
Oh
go, 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 go.
no, dang it.
That was great.
I was so close.
That was great.
Oh, look at us! Baby, that's really impressive.
All right. This is a fun game. I'll give it to you. Trying to get 7th place. That's interesting.
I inched it out.
That's
Wait.
fine. It's whoever has 7th place at the end of it all. So.
Wait, what?
Right there at the end.
But you get a certain amount
Oh.
of
I'm gonna
points
get
for
6th
7th.
next
Like
time.
you gotta end up with 7th
Okay,
place.
so I gotta get my mean, my average.
Yeah, that's what we're going for. It's the average.
All right.
All right. I'm putting my
Let's
money
go.
behind
So now I want-
Angela.
We just want to keep trying to get as close to 7th as possible. But
Let's see what
Where are we?
happens.
Are we in
That
freaking
one was
Radiator
hard 'cause we
Springs?
couldn't
now we're in Fresno.
All right.
The dating scene at Radiator Springs
I would
probably
totally
sucks.
play this. I would
You
try
have to
this with
date a
Chad
car.
even.
Oh,
Why not?
But it's really cute to bring people back to and be like, yes,
Okay,
I'm
how do
here.
Yeah, I live in a car.
I would
city.
totally do that.
Yeah. What is this? So it's a place where cars are alive.
So
Look
is
at
there-
how far in first I am.
I'm going backwards, and now I'm in 6th.
Is there a place
Smart.
to eat?
Oh
Going
my
backwards
God.
always
Whoa,
works.
whoa,
Yeah,
whoa,
a
whoa.
gas station.
Yeah, there's an oil store.
An oil store.
I actually think I'm.
Come on, give me a battle. There we go.
Okay, now's my time. Okay.
Oh my god. Oh my
No,
god.
no, 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 no,
wolves.
no, 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 I missed it.
7.
Wait, how the?
7.
Damn.
Yep.
Damn.
There is no 7th place currently.
Oh my
We
god.
have split it. There is 6th, and then
Oh
it
my
goes
God.
to 8.
I'm so proud of myself.
Okay.
I never thought I could
but
do
the
it.
2 are in the.
Okay, so I need
What,
to do
what place
really
did
bad.
you get?
6th.
I'm gonna get to level. Well, I guess I get into
Oh,
Get in the
This
ball,
is
Karen.
the sea creatures.
It's
level
Hurricane Harbor
takes-
now.
Ooh, we're in the Chaos Shrine. Ooh.
That's what I'm
Koopa
saying.
Cape.
I'm
Koopa
also
Cape.
such a slut for turtles.
You know what? That's fair. Turtle slut.
I'm a slut for turtles.
I am a slut. Or turtle.
Ready, guys? Watch this. Ready?
That's normal.
So I think because I'm last, I'm gonna eat
Turtles
it
and
down.
crabs. You know?
Marry best friend Mario, Luigi.
Hey, it's Arrow. Well, hello there.
kill Mario. Whoa, we're off to a
Wow. Right? Damn.
I said Wario, but that
No,
Leather
I
cap.
said
It's
what I
all
said.
mine. Oh.
Okay, yeah.
Then if Wario's on the table, then Wario's
Yes.
He's too gassy. Okay.
Oh, ha!
Gassy?
Yeah,
But
don't you
Who are
worry.
you gonna marry or kill, Mario or Luigi?
I'm just gonna go ahead and do that.
I'll marry Luigi.
And Mario.
Oh.
Yep, yep,
I
yep.
feel like I gotta Luigi and marry Mario.
I think you're no.
Okay, ready? Keep those.
Oh,
keep
oh,
those
oh.
same.
That thing on me.
Those same
Yeah,
three.
dang it. I can't have
Get a
I
divorce
need
with?
more monitors.
Okay.
I just need to have like
Raise
a
a
7
child
monitor
with-
system at some point.
Okay.
Or have a restraining order against.
Okay, restraining
Okay,
order,
and
order
let's
against
see.
Mario. I feel like he's up to some freaky shit.
There we go.
He's too
Okay.
powerful.
Okay.
Oh.
Yes!
That's so good.
A ghoul? Alright, I took care of it. It's not a big
I
problem.
think I've done it.
Level
I'll
up.
be there in an hour, guys.
Where was
Got to
seven?
love the level up.
I didn't
Yeah.
notice your car. You're getting 12th and
Nice.
14th place to try to average
And a
out to
10th.
7th place.
My cup
I
runneth
really
over.
respect that.
Thank
It's
you.
not going to work, but I really respect that.
I'm just gonna try it.
Okay. Give me a. Give me a f***ing break.
2 7th
That
places and 3 4th places.
by one.
Oh, I hope she gets
Wait,
it.
What?
When are they gonna hang me up back here? You know what I mean?
Yeah?
This is not the last one.
We have one
Oh,
more,
oh.
one more race.
We have
One more
So
race.
you better get 7th.
Get back in there.
Oh my god, but we are tied for 7th place.
Wait, so I need to get one less point. Well, it depends on what everyone.
Okay, so
This is
You know-
great. I would totally play
I
this.
don't know.
So now this is crazy.
Now you have to get 7th place.
Now we have to.
Oh my god!
We're in Vancouver.
Velocity.
Beautiful.
Whoa!
Oh, that's gonna be
this is
tricky.
good.
I love the background animation on that one.
Gosh, this is gorgeous.
It really is.
I know. The Mushroom
Map
Kingdom
designs.
is incredible, and Vancouver is in the Mushroom Kingdom.
It is
God,
now,
I
apparently. All these places are. Or they're translating to them. I don't know
Funky
which.
Kong, is he serving cunt here?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That's, I
Definitely.
Think honestly might be more than.
I think I'm serving.
Yeah, definitely.
Pauline definitely had a few glasses of wine before entering this competition.
Nice, nice.
Oh my god, Yoshi.
I'm 7.
Oop, I just
Okay.
Oh my
freaking
god.
soul.
I love when Funky Kong looks back.
And another level up. All right.
Funky Kong.
Funky Kong.
Oh, mystical key stuff. Boo. Level 7. All right, cool.
I gotta go to Venice.
He's like, what's all that movement back there? Oh, that's.
What is all that
Who's
movement
played
back
Donkey
there?
Kong? Have you ever played Donkey Cook?
Hey.
Wow. Is this okay for me to show? Jeez.
You're
It's,
breaking my brain.
That's
it's
revolutionary. What you just said changed the nature of
Holy shit.
Reality.
Yeah, you've heard of Shy Guy, but have you heard of Try Guy?
Oh
My guy.
Oh my god!
I'm breathing. Breathing style.
Bogus. Right before my door.
Okay, I think I
botched
sealed
it. I botched it.
Okay.
I think I sealed it. Okay.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Oh, God!
Wow.
Angela!
I bet right. Hell yeah. Blind View was right on the money.
Angela, somehow you are killer at this.
Yeah, no joke. Good for
Because
her.
I am 7th place.
Oh my god, I was on
Because I am the 7th.
Wow, it really
Good
is
for
bad.
her.
I'm so mad. I'm so mad I botched it at the end.
Oh,
Should I be the same?
no. See, now I can start f***ing you guys over.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
if I'm in first place, all the computers are gonna be up with me. You guys are gonna be so far behind, you can't even reach 7th place. I've thought this through.
Oh, he's calculating.
Kurt Russell come out of you a little bit.
Okay. Oh my god, Daisy
Oh,
Cruz
this
is
one.
Athens.
Yeah, I'll watch this
Look at
video.
Squeaky
I'll watch the
Clean.
whole video.
How do we feel
Roman
about this?
Empire.
Stupid. I love this. Let's do this.
Another mystical key situation. Gosh darn
I
it.
love this.
God,
I'm
I
also
cannot
off the blood.
believe
Boost.
Oh, sorry.
See you later. Boost.
Built it up.
A Gigas Worm. My god. Let's get rid of these guys quickly.
Oh my god, I love this map.
Oh. Okay, they're a little tough.
Before,
Yeah.
I like that grease exists in the mushroom.
Okay, good. Not that tough.
Why'd you say Mushroom? Are we still in the Mushroom Kingdom?
Yeah,
Are we
look
still in
at
the
that.
Mushroom Kingdom? I hope
Mario
so.
never leaves the mushroom kingdom.
So are there other kingdoms beside the Mushroom Kingdom?
I don't know.
Many kingdoms.
There's the captain.
Many mushrooms.
Ah.
What if they made a course that was called the Catfish Cafe?
Literally nothing you say could ever affect me.
Literally, you can't do anything.
You cannot even like it doesn't. Nothing you say, it all bounces.
Go ahead, try.
Go and try and make me cry. Try. You
Yeah,
can do it.
cry.
Close.
Don't forget, guys, it's 7th place or nothing.
Come on. No.
They're trying.
Do this now. No,
Don't do this now.
All right, I would totally watch this sometime. We're gonna keep on. We're gonna move on to. Oh, okay. This is the most played part coming up. I will wait for the most played part of the video. We'll see. We'll see what's worth looking for.
This is what
Looking
happens. This is
No.
Let's go.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Go, Shane.
okay.
Oh, game's not over till it's over.
Yeah.
It's only just
And it's
Good
only
prerogative.
It's only begun.
Good
I'm on
feel,
my way.
good feel.
Big brain this.
Ooh, okay, you're gonna big brain it?
Yeah. I'm
Okay,
gonna
Mega
math that
Mind
out.
over here.
Mega Mind. Oh
this
my
course
god.
I know this course.
Oh, I love this course.
I know this course.
Because I know this course from GameCube because I played it on GameCube.
I actually know this
Wait.
course.
Yeah, I
Okay.
bet you.
Okay.
When I close my eyes at night, I see this course.
You see this?
I dreamed this course.
I dream of it.
Break it
Oh,
on.
you already went the wrong way.
The rock.
You should break an arm. Don't
Yeah.
say that right. You're
Oh my
right
god,
next to Angela.
this course is
I said
in
it
my
to her.
muscle memory.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Her eyes. Right.
It's like one of the Disney cruise, man.
I hate that I'm
Okay.
first place. I'm suffering from success right now.
What a Chad.
Okay.
Let's go!
Oh no.
Let's go!
Used to hair like you, then age happened.
Kept
What?
that mushroom right for the perfect
Who are
moment.
you?
Like I was in Joshua.
Weird chat
I'm gonna big
member.
brain it. I'm big braining it. Watch this. What's...
All right.
Okay, I can get up there.
Okay.
What's happening?
What's happening? I have no idea. What did I miss? What did I miss?
Okay.
Let's go!
Oh,
7th place. Good for him.
Go!
Talk about what?
Oh! Kept that mushroom right for the perfect moment.
Good.
Like I was in Joshua tree. I'm gonna big brain it. I'm big braining it. Watch this. What's 11?
What? I totally missed it.
Okay.
I don't know. She's having way too much fun. He's having way too much fun, and the other two are just not dealing with it.
Like I was in Joshua tree.
You guys missed that.
You guys missed it.
How many points do you get for first?
I don't
Not
even.
enough.
Inside joke. I used to have.
Comment that down below.
I used to hair
Make
like
me feel
you.
heard.
Then.
Let's ride.
I got this.
But
Save the
try
money.
one more time.
Like I was in Joshua tree.
All right.
Oh my god.
We're gonna go ahead and get to the next video.
Oh, I love
Let's see.
August 4th, 2006.
Okay.
It's my 10th birthday party.
All
My
right.
parents invited all 3 of my friends and any kid from
3
my
of my
grade that my mom had the parents' contact information for. We're out in the backyard, playing in the in-ground pool, developing important social skills and cherished memories. But none of it matters.
Okay.
None of it imprints on my mind. Because all of a sudden, 5:30 p.m. rolls around, and I escape into the basement with the one friend who knows what's up. Bailing out on my own birthday party.
Wow, I'm
for something
dumb.
that matters
I
to
should
me.
have been able to figure out what you said.
celebrating
Yes. Hey, what can I
of
say? Blonde hair.
Pokemon Advanced Battle was on, baby.
Pokemon
It was a
Advanced-
two-parter,
what?
Two-parter where Groudon was introduced, and we didn't have TiVo yet, so I had to watch it then and there, and I literally remember nothing else about that day.
All right. Well, I'm glad that I can hold on to this hair forever since it's
What
digital.
matters is I love Pokemon.
Although
so
I do
much.
also have
Although
hair
I didn't
like
get my
this
first
in
Nintendo
real life,
console
kind
until
of.
I was in high school when I traded some art for my friend's old 3DS. So for a long time, I only really had the trading card game. And I wasn't good at it. And then I had the show. And then a lot of emulators.
Nice.
If you're as much of a mess as I am, you've probably heard that the next generation is coming out this year.
How old is this video?
But the new gen
Hold
means
on.
new Pokemon, and new Pokemon means
2 years ago.
everybody has been talking favorites.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
Everything. Of all things. Anything
Yeah.
Pokemon related.
Sure, I get
so
that.
I guess I'm kind of hopping on the trend. I didn't mean to when I did this, but I guess I am. But in all honesty,
Oh,
it's
crap.
been a while
Oh,
since
crap.
I've really gone
He's
through
gonna
and figured out
die.
what my top Pokemon are of the generations that we have, and I think, of course, I guess along with everybody else, now is the best time to go through that before any more Pokemon of the newest game are leaked.
Let's go.
So I went to this website, left all the settings on, and went through the process of narrowing down my favoriteest little pocket monsters.
All right.
Which, including regional variants and alternate forms, is a digestible 1,399 Pokemon.
We're at that many
This is
now?
the most emotionally tumultuous thing I've done all year.
No.
Let's go.
That
We're off to
can't
the
be
races. I'll start
right.
off strong. I'm looking at 20 Pokemon at a time, and I'm only picking 1 or 2 at a time to keep. I'm running through the numbers like a speed demon. Although my recording accidentally cut off the number counter for like half the video, but whatever. I'm doing it, and I'm confident in my Pokemon narrowing abilities until I get to a point where I'm picking everything on screen. And I'm like,
Nice.
no problem. No
Nice.
problem. You know what? I've been sloppy up until now anyways. Let's clean it up a little bit because, you know, of all of the variants and such, I've got
I should bought
duplicates all
Anados.
over.
I
Because
should have
female
bought Anados.
Blaziken
Gosh
and
darn it.
male Blaziken needed to be separate entities. Strong different. So I cut out duplicates. I chose one form of Pokemon that
Oh
have
my
many
God,
alternates, like
she's
Minior,
trying so
and I
hard,
also
it's
start
just not
eliminating Pokemon
happening.
that are part of the same evolution line. I'm just picking my favorite of the line, and I date it to represent the collective moving forward into
Okay.
subsequent rounds.
Sure.
Although Vaporeon and Sylveon stick around for a bit longer than they should have, because how am I supposed to pick? Like, one is Born of Water, which is my favorite of the elements. I think every water starter is on this list at one point.
Nice. Nice.
And then the other is born of how much affection it has for its trainer. Do I choose love or water?
There we
Evolve
go.
from how much you love me, or evolve when it gets wet?
Ha!
Once I hit the 60s, conveniently when the number counter comes back, the grid has shrunk and decision making is becoming more and more strenuous. I'm passing way too often, and finally decide to start eliminating Pokemon that I like.
Just grab all
but
these just in
I've never really used on a
case.
team before, so I don't really know that well personally,
That,
which is a lot of legendaries
sure.
that have made it this far.
I have no
because
money.
of
I
how
like
the
having
movies
zero
or
money.
The show has affected me. I still hold
Let's go.
fond memories of watching Pokemon Heroes with my friend and her mom busting into the living room like,
oh,
what is screaming so much on the TV? Are they killing it? What is wrong with it? And it's like, no, Mom, that's just the sound that Latias makes. It should not.
Formal apology to Mrs. W. This memory is so far back.
What did I just? Oh
God.
God.
Remember where you're from, and I know that this accent is not accurate.
It's also kind of bad, but let's continue on anyway.
I promise. I'm sorry.
I'm going down the list. Decision fatigue is hitting me.
Oh my God.
And once it gets down to the 30s, I finally break from trying to decide between which caterpillar to keep, Wurmple or Snom. One is a cute bug that has a beautiful branching
Oh my
evolution.
God.
The other is Snom. This decision is so difficult, I
can't.
elect to call it a night and return to this hellscape in the morning.
Good for you.
My dreams do not offer me rest.
Oh no. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God.
In this phase,
I'm sorry. We're moving on to the. Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay. Oh wait. No. 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 We're going back. We're gonna watch some Taylor Swift real quick.
Is there any chance that none of you saw that?
No, it's recorded forever, girl.
I borrow someone else's guitar. This one's not working.
Oh my god.
Does anyone have an extra?
There you go. Run! Hey. You gotta at least try. Good for her.
I wanted to really explore the I put this on wrong.
I gotta love it.
What happened to hello? How are you? My name is.
No! Ah! That was bad. That was kind of bad. I feel for her. Oh, hey, a crazy horse. I didn't see this before. All right. You stepped on his foot. Nice, nice. What level am I? 8. I can. Let's do one more level. Just run around and get in fights for a little bit. Hey, you gotta give it to her. She good stagehand. Damn right you did. That sound is so silly.
Unacceptable. There are 73,000 people here.
Yes. Messing up right now. Oh my god. I don't know how many more of those I can take. What the fuck? Yeah, right? Not the cape! Hey, no, that's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. Nice. A good one. Alright, what's next? What's next on the view? Ooh.
Making authentic Tyrian purple dye starts here, with extracting a murex snail gland.
What?
It takes nearly 45 kilograms of these snails to produce a single gram of pure Tyrian purple extract. It's a painstaking and pungent process.
Pungent? Ew, I bet it stinks.
This single gram of dye that can fetch nearly $3,000. By comparison, 5 grams of a synthetic version sells for under $4. Tyrian purple can be used to dye clothes or create paints. In the ancient world, it was so rare that only royalty could afford to wear clothes dyed with it.
Makes sense.
Even today, at such an astronomical price, Tyrian purple
I'm ready
is mostly a collector's item.
Ooh, snort that.
So, what makes real Tyrian purple so hard to make, and why is it so expensive?
Why is it so expensive?
This is Mohammed Ghassan Nouira. He's been making Tyrian
Handsome
purple
fella.
dye in his home in Tunisia for 15 years. Today, Ghassan is one of a handful of producers in the world bringing this ancient dye back to life. Ghassan learned how to make this dye through an excruciating process of trial and error. Because there's no instruction manual, he reconstructed the techniques he uses from 1st century texts.
Oh my god,
Get
I must say
out.
that I have gone through a lot of failures. The historical texts about the process of making Tyrian purple are very rare and are quite vague, so you have to
Of course
start
they are.
everything from scratch and learn everything on your own.
To make the extract, Ghassan must navigate a complex process, and it's this extensive labor that accounts for much of the final price.
Okay, so yeah, no, it's for his. You're paying for his service. It just happens to be about this purple.
The gland is
That's what costs so
located
much.
right
I agree
under
with
the
that.
shell,
Good call. Good call there.
Helps a little bit in the extraction.
It's the only part of the snail used to make Tyrian purple, and each gland contains only a
Those
few
poor
drops of pigment.
snails.
But before he can extract the gland, Ghassan has to wash, scrub, and sort the snails by size.
You don't really want
Wow.
to interfere with the dye when you crush the shell and expose the gland.
I
So
suppose
this is the
that makes
first step, and
sense.
It's a very important step. You really have to clean your snails very, very well.
Clean your snails, everybody.
Ghassan can
Clean
now
your
extract the
snails.
gland from the clean snails.
Wow.
If he hammers each shell too lightly, it'll take too long. But if he hits it too hard, he'll crush the gland.
Right. Oh my god. Painstaking.
It took Ghassan 2 years to learn how to do this efficiently.
And of course, the snail is not wasted. Then it will be cooked for dinner. Everything is basically recycled.
To make the extract,
Wow.
Ghassan
I
fresh
could
glands
not
in
do
cold
that kind of
water and
escargot.
lets them
I just
ferment in
can't.
an airtight container.
I just can't.
Once the glands release their colorant, Ghassan gently washes and filters the mixture to separate the dye.
That's a
from the
little
gland.
gross.
This is the first of 6 separate rounds of purification necessary to make a pure Tyrian purple.
Wow.
Now Ghassan can dry the pigment mixture. He applies it to a sheet of glass and lets it dry under the
A
sun.
sheet of
He
glass.
uses glass because it won't absorb any of the valuable pigment.
So these glands have been drying for 3 days. They are half dry now. They're still malleable, as you can say.
Oh, that's pretty.
This is the pure colorant, or more or less pure.
Once the pure colorant mixture is dried, he scrapes it off the glass with a razor, making sure to get every last bit.
And the whole process, from the liquid colorant up until the dried pure powder, the whole mass will have lost at least 98% of its weight.
Wow, that's
Is
crazy.
now purified 5 more times in a grinding and sieving process. to remove any
Jeez. I mean, it's
detritus.
kind of
The nearly
fun to
100
watch,
pounds of murex
honestly.
snails are finally transformed into 1 gram of pure Tyrian purple extract.
Yeah.
And acquiring enough snails is another challenge, an expensive one. Russin can spend hundreds of dollars sourcing the snails he needs for his dye. That's because finding these snails requires experienced fishers. One of the fishers of
Fishers, oh.
is Salim Ben Mila.
Oh,
He
wait,
harvests
why?
murex snails from Solomon Beach. Like Russin, Salim and his team have perfected their technique over time.
بالطبيعة لهنا صعيب تحديد المواقع برشا تحت الماء راهو البحر كبير برشا كما تعرف البحر وكبره يلزمك تعرف البقايع وتقمر يعني تشد في مخك وحتى في الأحجار يعني تحت البحر تحت الماء فما
Okay, so it's a very particular one.
4 hours to find
4
one snail.
hours.
Or he can dive for a whole day to no avail.
F that.
بالطبيعة أهم حاجة احنا يعني في خدمتنا إنه يبدأ المناخ باهي يعني وطقس مزيان احنا نقولوا وراكح
Yeah, okay.
ويبدأ الرؤية في الماء يعني تحت الماء باهية يعني واضحة.
The bloodmouth snail is particularly difficult to catch and requires Salim to dive 15 meters deep, which makes it
Ooh.
more expensive.
Of course.
And if the weather is consistently bad, the price goes up even
Alright,
more.
let's fight Garland.
Sometimes, conditions force Salim and his team to go a whole month without fishing. But it's out of their control.
اللي يستعملوا اللي يطلبوا غسان
Oh yeah? Use your sword, I'm gonna use my fists.
It's
And a
dangerous for
sword.
snails too, which are highly sensitive to climate change. Since the early 1970s,
Of
the
course.
population of murex snails has steeply declined due to temperature changes in
Nice.
water and overharvesting.
We have to be very cautious not to be engaged in overharvesting to make sure that the small specimens are productive to the sea to preserve the species. So
Yeah,
this is
that
why
makes
it's
sense. And also, that sucks.
And careful management of the snail population is vital, as Russin and his divers attempt to revive Tunisia's thousands-year-old dye-making tradition.
Nice. I knew that was going to be the end.
Russin doesn't use all the fresh snails to make extract.
Thank
He
goodness.
reserves some to dye fabric directly. This time, he mixes the snail glands with water and a reducing agent and lets
I got
them
her.
ferment.
Everything's going to be
The
okay.
mixture goes from a colorless liquid to green before it turns purple.
Oh, that was a very gross green. I'm not going to
Finding
lie.
the right pH balance in this step is crucial.
What?
If
A
it's too
pH?
acidic, the wool may burn, and if it's too basic, it may cause
Wow.
the wool to felt.
So now we're just monitoring the pH. It's about 8, which is perfect.
This is
8.
also the moment when the soluble dye is the most light sensitive. Russin must cover the dye vat immediately to avoid too much exposure to light. Too
Get
much light can turn the
out.
dye from purple to blue, destroying a week's worth of work. When the material has soaked for the appropriate amount of time, Russin lifts the vat lid, exposing the mixture to light and air. This allows the mixture to oxidize.
And this is how the color will gradually start to develop.
Wow.
But one round
I
of vat dye
just,
won't always do
wow.
the trick. Like with this silk scarf.
It took me like 8 months to produce, and it required like 800 pounds of fresh
All right, I
snails,
rebuilt the
and
bridge,
this is still
everybody. I
not
did it.
completed.
It's
And
still not.
not
We're
always
not done.
guaranteed that the color will come out the same shade.
Wow.
Historically speaking, there isn't a single hue or shade of Tyrian purple. It's a range of shades that ranges from the color of clotted blood to the color of red purple.
This range is the result of mixing
And I got the
3
loot.
different subspecies of murex snails. Hexaplex trunculus, which produces a violet blue color, Bolanus brandaris, which secretes the color of clotted blood, and the bloodmouth, or Stromonita hemastoma, which releases a rich red purple color. Tyrian purple dye dates back to the Bronze Age and is named after
Hell
the
yeah.
ancient city of Tyre.
Hell yeah.
Some historians believe it was produced as early as the 21st century BC.
Oh.
Ancient civilizations from Phoenicia to the Carthaginian and Roman empires prospered by producing and trading this dye. One of the production sites was Menings, on the island of Jerba, which is now an archaeological site.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
لأنها مادة ثمينة جدا
وبما أنها مادة ثمينة فقد قرر الأباطرة الرومان في بداية الإمبراطورية أن لا يقع استعماله إلا من طرف الوجهاء حتى يقع التفريق بين الأشخاص.
A text from the 4th century states that a single pound of Tyrian purple dye costs 3 pounds of gold. But production of this dye came to a screeching halt in the 15th century after the fall of the Byzantine Empire.
دراسة الزيت والزيتونة في أفريقيا الشمالية في القديم، ثم دراسة الأرجوان هذه صنع الأرجوان.
I mean, that makes sense. It's been a minute.
والرخام إلى آخره، كل ما هو علاقة بالتجارة والموانئ.
Ali says he's grateful that Ghassan is reviving this culturally valuable dye so Tunisians can reconnect with their ancestry. Ghassan learned about the dye at the age of 14 and was enthralled by its history in Carthage. Over a decade later, he found a murex snail on the shore, oozing purple.
My old passion for red purple came rushing from its deep slumber, and I really had this revelation. And this is how my adventure for reviving this legendary dye started.
Now, he hopes to ramp up his production, offering more shades of pigment.
Well, of course, my dream is to enlarge this project and to create an old-fashioned dye factory and to produce more. But as I said, the main concern should always be to preserve the species, because if there is no murex, there is no dye.
Right. That's pretty cool.
Today, we're going to be trying Girl Scout cookies.
What are those?
Yeah, I heard of it.
Oh,
You've seen them
I gotta answer text, everyone.
Yeah, the little girls making cookies, but
it's like the equivalent of like brownies and rainbows in England. Standing outside like a shopping centre just selling cookies.
Yeah, wearing dodgy uniform.
What? It's just the Scouts uniform.
Yeah, but like
there's nothing
dodgy about.
They wear like these types of clothes. The weird hats. The weird hats.
Oh, the hats as well.
Every year, Girl Scouts all across America
Hell
raise
yeah.
money for Girl Scouts.
Those cookies are the
A few weeks
best.
ago, we were driving through New Jersey and we went to a mall. There were a couple of Girl Scouts there with their mums, Molly and Juniper, and they were selling Girl Scout cookies. So we thought, we'll buy everything you've got and we'll take it and we'll bring them back to West London for you guys to try. First up, the most popular of all the Girl Scout cookies.
Thin mint.
Ah, they smell nice.
Oh, they smell minty.
Minty, I hate mints, bro.
You hate mint?
Not mints, but like mint flavour.
Alright,
Yeah.
text sent.
cookie
I'm back
shouldn't be
to
mint
gaming
You
mode.
see like the white cross thing that looks like a medicine box?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like bandages or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
That cookie?
That is what Americans would call cookie.
I think that's biscuit.
We
I've seen time.
3.
Oh, hey, cool. Oh, that's pretty. Look at that 8-bit beauty.
Oh, what's that?
Why are they popular?
Wow.
Don't like mint, it's too much like toothpaste.
Wow. Oh, these guys don't know. These guys don't know.
It's not bad though.
Not
Without
bad.
the mint flavour, it'd be nice.
Okay.
I could eat them, but I don't see myself enjoying them.
They're not too minty as well. Like not overloading them.
All right, that's good.
I guess.
I'm a bit on the edge with them, yeah.
You're on the fence.
Yeah. I like them. They have a smell, but really just no flavour. They're not that
Interesting.
nice. It's just a biscuit.
I want you to imagine though, you've just bought these from a really cute, like, 9-year-old in a mall.
Okay, they're really good, yeah.
All right?
Yeah, they are really good.
All right, Gordon Ramsay isn't serving these up to you.
They just taste like digestive biscuits with mint.
Can you guess how many boxes they sell in total over the 4-month period?
40.
40.
Yeah.
That's a bit.
No.
Probably like 68 million.
Very specific number.
Yeah, really.
I don't know, maybe a bit higher. Maybe like 75, something like that.
For 4 months of the year, Girl Scouts across America will sell an average of about 200 million boxes.
What? Boxes?
Boxes?
Yeah.
Wow.
200, you know we're idiots. 40.
200 million cookies.
200 million boxes.
Boxes.
Boxes of how many
Oh.
cookies are there?
About
Well,
20.
Let's take a look, shall we?
It's $1 billion industry.
Well, that was a nice little pause for me, and I didn't have an audience anyway, so we'll just take that as what it was. I'm back to gaming.
The second most
And these
popular
cookies,
are my
let's go.
personal Favourite.
Caramel delights.
Caramel delights.
They look nice. Oh, now we're talking caramel.
Interesting.
Caramel delights.
Oh, these look good actually.
Is that how you spelled it? It's not how you spell delights, is it?
Well, no, it's
Delitas.
Delitas. I love it. I hate it. Oh god.
Wait, so it's all the same sort of brand, like Girl Scout.
There's two big manufacturers that make Girl Scout. One manufacturer calls these Caramel Delights. The other one calls them Samoas. Give them a taste.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's a place, yeah.
All in one. Straight in. Straight in.
That's so nice.
Yeah.
That's actually lovely. Oh, wow. That's so nice.
They're nice. Then I could eat a whole pack.
Oh, really? Yeah.
I don't hate the biscuit. The biscuit's okay, but the coconut is not for me.
So even though it's going to a good cause.
Oh, the talking brooms.
How much are they?
About $5.
$5 to $7.
$5. That is
My
daylight.
eye,
robbery.
her eye.
Yeah, we want to be careful what accusations we level at the Girl Scouts.
Yeah, because they're powerful.
Yeah.
They're making $1 billion a year.
The Girl Scout lobby, you don't want to cross them.
Yeah, they're all in that factory getting angry. They're really good. I could easily eat them all.
Do you want to guess what the record for most boxes sold from one Girl Scout is?
I don't even know this.
Girl Scout.
The record apparently was broken in 2021, one season.
One season. How long is the season?
Formally kicked off on January 11th and is expected to last through April.
It can't
Wow.
be 2,000.
I want to say like 400.
The record is over 32,000 boxes.
32,000 boxes. There's like £5 each.
There's like 160,000, isn't it?
Did I get commission? Did I get anything?
Wait, the money goes to their troop.
Yeah, but what are the troop doing? Like, where are they going? Going to the Maldives every year? Like, what are they doing with that money?
Scout troop announces a mission to the moon.
Yeah.
Can I be a Girl Scout?
Do you know what it is? A wig, yeah, and a good accent.
You don't need a wig.
All right, no more texting. I was taking care of a small fire because some, you know, when you say something kind of foolish and you don't think with your words, I gotta be careful with my words sometimes. But you know what, guys? That's a lesson for everybody. Everyone should be a little bit more thoughtful and think about what they're about to say before they say it. I feel like we are all so very impulsive and reactive these days. Most days, we're humans. Well, I'm an android, but you get what I'm saying.
I love anything with peanut butter.
Ooh, hey, a desert. I haven't seen this yet. Let's see.
Too much peanut butter is not good.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's like a tea cake. That's what it looks like.
Does look
A tea cake.
Tea cake.
Doesn't taste like it.
They don't like these? This is my favorite.
Hey.
It's good?
Yeah.
Coming on this YouTube channel, growing a liking to peanut butter. I used to hate peanut butter.
Ah, it's too funny.
Yeah, peanut butter was not
And droids do nothing but thinking, man, thank you. Good puppy.
They've actually hit the nail on the head there.
Wow.
They threaded the needle. Exactly the right amount of peanut butter.
The right amount of peanut butter. I love it.
Yeah, these are the best ones.
Your favorite?
I don't want to admit, you was right.
You're right, really? Well, you know, in America, they're big on cookies and milk. You've had
There you
cookie
go.
now, it might be getting a bit dry.
You know what the thing
A
is?
lizard.
I absolutely despise. I can't drink this.
You don't like milk?
I hate milk.
Okay.
I'll try it, but
Maybe just dip it instead of drink it then.
You don't like milk?
I can't drink milk.
You're a man.
Interesting. So odd.
Oh, no.
That's not good.
Lost it forever.
Only reinforced his hatred of milk.
Right? This poor boy.
I'm up for it being called a sandwich. The name works.
You're okay with
as
it?
As long as there is something in it.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's not a sandwich.
I think the packaging would be a bit better. It's not very eye-catching. It sort of looks like something
What?
you have in school. It looks like it holds whiteboard markers.
Oh, this boy don't know what he's talking about. I love that laugh.
No, this is not nice.
Yeah, you do. You like them.
You like
Oh,
them.
you're not a fan. Ooh.
It's very crunchy.
Very crunchy, true.
Dry.
Oh my god, dry, aren't they?
Yeah, a little bit.
That is a dunker.
That one needs some milk.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Alright, you know what? I'll give him that. I'll give him that.
I was gonna say you couldn't eat a whole packet, but you know me, I could. That would be a lie.
Next.
Please help them. What?
Lemonades.
What?
Lemonades?
You're making it sound fancier there.
Lemonade.
Oh my lord. Lemonade's a drink, not
Isn't that
a cookie.
shortbread?
Yes, let's go.
Oh, these look like these will be good, you know.
But they make 9-year-olds build solar panels. Is that
Oh my god.
So they're selling all those cookies to do more work on top of that. Nah.
That's too funny.
Girl Scouts.
I think it's just showing young people being productive.
Yeah.
Productive. That's a solar panel. I couldn't even do that.
That's too funny. Oh my god.
That's so nice.
You like the look of that?
Look alright,
Oh
you know.
no.
Yeah, these are good.
These are
Yeah,
nice.
these are nice.
They surprise me. They shouldn't be this low. They should be like second.
Okay.
I never use this.
It's because I like lemon hits.
Okay.
It works, but it's just a little tang of lemon at the end. That's just not really.
I like that. I like
Throwing
that.
you off.
It's a bit like soap, and the title would imply.
I never see darkness. I would rather have the ability to
Popping
cast
candles.
silence, I guess.
Wow.
I mean, they're nice, but I wouldn't eat them.
You wouldn't choose those.
Yeah.
Next up.
Adventure.
I'll cure
Force.
blindness, gosh darn it. I'm
Those
gonna
are
buy enough of
brownie
your eye drops to
inspired
take care of it forever.
Caramel flavored cream and a hint of sea salt.
A hint of sea salt. Let's
Brownies are like
go.
the best thing ever in the world.
They are.
Apart from chicken wings.
Nice. Yeah.
When you're happy.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what? Fair.
These are so high. I can't even chew it.
What?
So cute. That is really crunchy. Almost.
He knows what he's talking about.
It's not a good thing to break your teeth.
Okay.
These are kind of biscuits. You know where you need a few to work out what it is. You ever had that?
No.
What?
You know, if you have a packet of crisps and you have one, you think, I'm not quite sure what the flavour is.
Yeah.
So you've got to
No.
I think that's MSG.
They're not nice, right?
No, yeah. Right.
Scout's Honor.
Yeah.
Ha! Scout's honor. Oh, I love it. All right, slow or blind.
You're acting like they're that bad.
They're not that bad, but they're not good.
It says brownie.
Silence and darkness. Let's go.
I couldn't even taste it. It's like chewing concrete.
But what?
I'm alright, thank you, mate.
Wow. Okay, last up.
Last one.
Toast yay.
Toasty. Oh no, the cinnamon ones.
They have to. Cinnamon.
I love.
They have to have cinnamon.
They better.
They're massive. What the hell?
Huge.
Look at you, right?
Oh my
They're good.
Lord. It's got some stuff on
I
it
like
as
them.
well.
I like them.
Suspicious of these lemons. of these
Cinnamon.
toasts.
Oh, that smells nice.
Oh.
Yeah, boy.
I like cinnamon.
Works.
Yeah, again.
Yeah.
Chocolate and cinnamon.
Wow.
Chocolate goes with everything.
It's very. You gotta be careful with chocolate and cinnamon. You gotta be careful.
Is that your
The right amount and it's perfect. And the wrong amount, oh god.
Okay.
I don't mind it. It's cinnamon. It's not too much cinnamon. Normally, I thought they were going to overload it with
Okay, there are the pirates I'm gonna beat up in a second.
Yeah.
Sounds like you're overloaded.
This is why they make over $1 billion a year.
That's all of the Girl Scout cookies. Have you got a message for Moorestown, New Jersey? Girl
Ha,
Scout
nice.
troop number 26178, who sold us these cookies. Molly and Juniper, you got a message for them?
Molly and Juniper, great. Really like biscuits.
Nice.
They need to do with chocolate are much better than the other ones.
Sneak them from
Interesting.
America to UK.
So it's
Nice.
That's not. So technically, it's not illegal. Technically, it's not illegal.
Technically, it is illegal.
If no one knew.
Oh, already
then
3,000.
It's not illegal.
That is not how crime works.
That is a terrible message.
That is.
The UK.
I like them. I like
Your
them.
market, I think is what he's
All right,
saying.
let's fight some pirates.
Try to get a percentage of that paper that you're making.
Make their bones go crunch. What is this
If
game?
If came knocking on my door, that would mean nothing. I'd still go to the corner shop and get other cookies.
Wow. Okay, so.
This is your problem now.
He's washing his hands with this.
He's going on the right.
Absolutely done with it.
There's a hit out for Lorenzo's head. Girl Scouts everywhere.
Girl Scouts everywhere.
They were great.
What is this?
Thank you very much.
Thanks. We'll see you soon.
We'll see you soon. Yeah.
Sounds like a threat.
Leave that man alone. He's not. Okay, let's go
Among
with.
Final Fantasy side quests.
Oh,
there's
yep.
one
Here we go.
that towers over them all.
It's the Excalibur 2 quest
Yeah.
in FF9, which is the quest for Steiner's most powerful sword, with an attack power
Excalibur
of
2?
108, the strongest in the series.
Let's
But
go!
It seems wrong somehow to call this a side quest, because it's more like an Excalibur 2 playthrough.
She can eat it? They can eat it? Whatever.
It's simply impossible for a casual player to get the Excalibur 2 on the side of their first time playing FF9 because it requires a huge amount of effort to get it. The Excalibur 2 might just be the hardest weapon to obtain in any Final Fantasy game, or maybe any game at all for that matter. The player is required to reach an area near the end of the final dungeon in under 12 hours in the in-game clock in order to receive it. And you also need to defeat the Lich boss, which is inconveniently right in front of the Excalibur 2's pickup spot. The Excalibur 2 is hard to get for a reason.
Wow.
Because even if Steiner was level 1, this sword would still allow him to deal 9,999 damage.
That's insane!
The Excalibur 2 is said to be doable in any version of the game, though modern enhancements, such as the ones in FF9 Remastered, have made it significantly easier due to the fact that players can speed up the game, skip cutscenes, turn off random battles, and artificially boost their stats.
Thank
Even
God.
without speeding up the game, the player can potentially get the Excalibur 2 in under 9 hours by making use of the other enhancements. In the original game, however, the Excalibur 2 was even harder to obtain for European players because of the PAL system, which made the game run at 5/6 of the speed due to the
No, poor
required
Europeans,
players in
no.
European countries to obtain the sword in less than 10 hours.
That's impossible. F that.
Over
F
the years,
that.
many guides have popped up online to help players obtain the Excalibur 2, along with tricks.
Pardon me as
to
I eat a
move the
little
game
tiny
along
bit.
faster.
Gonna have a kind bar.
There's even an Excalibur 2 Perfect Game Challenge, in
Wow.
which players attempt not only to obtain the Excalibur 2, but not to miss any missable items either, and keep their
My
players
boat.
at the lowest possible level. Typically, players trying to get the Excalibur 2 will skip every skippable conversation, mash through all of the dialogue, and try to find the shortest route through every town and dungeon, which means it's definitely not for first-time players.
Yeah,
On the
right.
original PS1, if you wanted to skip cutscenes, you'd actually have to glitch out the system by opening the disc cover and then closing it, which would stop
Interesting.
those beautiful FMVs from running and cause the game to resume. As a kid, I did try to make an attempt to get the Excalibur 2, and I got all the way to Memoria, the final dungeon, and I missed the Excalibur 2 by just several minutes, and I never tried it.
Wow. Yeah, I don't blame
Technically,
him.
However,
I don't
the
blame him.
Excalibur 2 is not missable, because if you fail to reach it before 12 hours, you could allow the internal clock to overflow and restart from the beginning, but you'd have to leave the game running for over 2.5 years to do so.
F that!
The first thing to do during an Excalibur 2 run is to pause the game and enter the config menu, changing the battle camera to fixed so that the battles start more quickly, turning on auto run, and increasing the speed of messages on the field and in battle. From here, online guides have basically mapped out the entirety of FF9, even going so far as to
What
tell
the
players
hell?
exact turns to make, and which dialogue choices result in less text. If all goes according to plan, the player should have reached the end of Disc 1 by 2 hours and 45 minutes. So if you find that you've exceeded that mark, it's necessary to revert back to an older save and try again from there, or maybe even start over.
Wow. That's pretty
Once
intense
you
right
do
there.
finally reach Memoria, a minimum of 30 minutes is usually recommended to reach the end of the dungeon and defeat the Lich. By this time, most players are probably
classic.
sweating if they haven't
Old
been sweating
school.
for the last
It's
12
great. I
hours.
love this so much.
Amusingly enough, the Lich monster is only susceptible to slow magic, and I can't help but wonder if the developers did this to tease all of the speedrunners who Once the Lich is defeated, the Excalibur 2 can be picked up from a corner in the room marked by an exclamation point. If Zidane examines it, he'll find a note left behind by the person who left the sword there, and then a message pops
Wait,
up
wait, wait,
saying
wait.
that the
I wanna
player
see what it
has
says.
Successfully received the Excalibur 2.
Alright.
If,
That's-
however, you exceed the 12-hour mark, the exclamation point no longer appears, and the sword is inaccessible. Unless, of
F
course, you want to
that.
leave your game on for the next 2.5 years.
Nope.
If you wanted to, you could actually sell the Excalibur 2 for 19,500 gil. Though I'm
Impressive.
not sure what kind of psycho would do this to themselves. This is the only ultimate weapon of the game that's not obtainable under normal gameplay conditions, but the stats are far greater than every other character's ultimate weapon.
That's
even
crazy.
the gains. If you're doing a normal playthrough, Steiner's best weapon would be the Ragnarok, which can be dug up on the outer islands by a chocobo after finding the relevant chocograph.
Interesting. Yeah, I remember getting the Ragnarok. Okay, no joke, no joke. Okay.
During my research for this video, I found that a lot of Japanese players over the years have made blog posts documenting their personal journeys in search of the Excalibur.
Oh my god, I love it.
Blog, quote, Final Fantasy IX Strategy Diary number 20. I managed to clear FF9 for the first time, but I can't move on to the next game. Excalibur 2 is the biggest challenge of FF9, and I want to get it at all costs. My first
Hilarious.
playthrough of FF9 took about 52 hours to clear, so I have to get there within 1/4 of that time, which seems like a real pain, LOL. This player gives us an unfortunate update in their FF9 Strategy Diary 23. Quote, it took 6 hours, 31 minutes, and 30 seconds to finish the Black Mage Village. It took about an hour longer than planned, which is pretty tough. I don't want to, but it seems I have no choice but to start.
Wow.
Sadly, this player starts over yet again in Disc 3 at the 10-hour mark, only to finally succeed in Diary Entry 29, obtaining the sword within a elapsed time of 11 hours, 58 minutes, and 47 seconds.
Insane.
Only 2 minutes to spare. Nice job, Gundam 383.
Hell yeah! Mecha, let's go.
Have any of my
Giant
viewers
robots.
managed to get the Excalibur 2? It pains me a little that I've made a failed attempt and never tried again, but FF9 is my most replayed game ever, so I can't really say it was a waste of time, because at that age I'd probably still have been playing FF9 anyway.
Fair.
If you have gotten the
Fair.
Excalibur 2, what system did you play on, and how much time did it take? Did you
Oh,
use
it's
the
called the
special
Game Shark and the original
I don't think I'll
PlayStation
ever
because
try
I was a
again,
cheating little
but
bastard at
you
that
have to
time.
hand it
Oh, it
over
was a
to
single player game.
developers for having the guts to create such an absurd side quest, and I don't think there's anything quite like it.
I
in
think
any
Final
other
Fantasy
franchise.
IX had like a mini quest hidden into like the 2000 teens, actually. Oh god, F that noise. F that. I'm not waiting 2 years. Who does that? Who does that? Wow. What a time to be alive. Alright, well I suppose I should go to here first. That blows my mind. Hardest sword to obtain in Final Fantasy, I believe it. 100%.
Disrupted international trade.
Oh, shit.
Slowed down the production.
This is the video I chose for the
Sometime
playlist.
around the year 1200 BCE, human civilization did an oopsie.
Hell yeah, they did
In
an
a short
oopsie.
span of one generation, the majority of Earth's most technologically advanced civilizations faced an existential crisis. Nearly all of them failed the test. The resulting collapse was a turning point in human history, similar in scope to the collapse of the Roman Empire. The old world died, and the Bronze Age died with it.
Bronze Age. Bronze Age collapse, let's go.
The odd thing is that we barely understand why this happened. There are a bunch of theories, but nothing definitive. We'll get into that in a moment, but first, an introduction.
Okay.
When the Bronze Age began in Western Asia, it brought to an end an old world of tiny city-states, ruled by an oppressive class of totalitarian priests. The new
Sounds
world
lovely.
that came after was one full of possibilities. Vast, sweeping empires grew up seemingly out of nowhere. New religions, new systems of government, new cultures, new technology, all at once, all at a breakneck pace. Revolutions
magic
in
shops.
farming led to massive food surpluses, which in turn allowed for these huge,
Here lies
bustling,
Link.
multicultural cities. These new cities participated in a dynamic system of international trade, totally unlike the cloistered city-states that preceded them.
Shit, there was nothing like that until basically we came back around in the modern era.
The big players were Egypt, Cyprus, the Mycenaeans, the Hittite Empire, Assyria, and Babylonia.
Yeah, just off screen.
Without exception, faced an existential crisis around the year 1200 BCE. Within a generation, most of them were gone.
That's crazy.
Here's what we know. Sometime around the beginning of the 12th century, the king of Ugarit, a city in the Hittite Empire, wrote a letter to the king of Cyprus. My father, now the ships of the enemy have come. They have been setting fire to my cities and have done harm to the land. Doesn't my father know that all of my infantry and chariots are stationed in Kat, and that all of my ships are stationed
What a
in
way
the
to
land
spell
of Uka?
Kat.
Kat was another name for the Hittite capital, several hundred kilometers inland.
Man,
Uka
what a
was several
cool spelling.
hundred
I love it.
kilometers to the west, on the Aegean coast. They have not arrived back yet, and so the land is thus prostrate, defenseless. May my father be aware of this matter. Now the 7 ships of the enemy which have been coming have done harm to us.
Wow.
Now if other ships of the enemy turn up, send me a report somehow so that I will know. The Hittites promised to send the king of Ugarit reinforcements, but it was too late.
Oh my
The last
god. Joking!
letter to leave Ugarit reads, when your messenger arrived, the army was humiliated, and the city was sacked.
It was sacked!
Our food in the threshing floors was burnt, and the vineyards were also destroyed. Our city is sacked. May you know it.
May you know it. Wow. That is crazy.
The king of Cyprus was well aware of what was happening on the mainland, but he had problems of his own. Cyprus was under attack at the same time. Several larger cities, especially on the western coast.
Poor monk. I gotta heal Peter.
Many of the smaller cities further inland were simply abandoned. Wealthy residents buried their valuables with plans to return once the crisis had blown over. They never returned.
That's wow.
Things were different in Greece. For the last 100 years, the Mycenaeans had been plagued by internal instability. There are signs of destruction everywhere. The ruins of these cities leave evidence of massive fires, intermixed with arrowheads and weapons, which paints a pretty clear picture of a series of battles in which the defenders were ultimately defeated. Other cities leave evidence of smaller fires, confined solely to the palace structures in the center of the cities. This indicates some kind of popular uprising in which local kings were overthrown, not just in one city, but in many cities. Still, other cities show signs of being abandoned, either because of famine or natural disaster, or both. On the whole, the picture is fuzzy, but it's fair to say that there was chaos in Greece. It was even worse in Anatolia.
Anatolia? Oh my god.
Archaeological evidence suggests that every major city in Anatolia may have been at least partially destroyed during this period. This was especially true up and down the coast. In fact, we now know that the city of Troy was destroyed at this time. Archaeological digs there have found arrowheads still lodged in the ruined walls of a city, and evidence of a fire. Further inland, things get a little more mysterious. The Hittite capital, which only a few years earlier was being protected by the king of Ugarit's army, was largely abandoned. It would later be stormed and burned, just like
wow.
For a long time, this abrupt, region-wide collapse was inexplicable. Historians knew that it happened, but they couldn't tell you how or why. But in the second half of the 19th century, Egyptian archaeological discoveries provided a hair-raising and revolutionary explanation for this mysterious collapse. This inscription was discovered in an Egyptian temple in Medinet Habu. It changed our understanding of the late Bronze Age forever. Egyptian pharaoh Ramses III describes several waves of foreign invaders arriving on the shores of Egypt over the course of 30 years. The inscription at Medinet Habu reads, The foreign countries made a conspiracy in their islands. All
What?
at once, the lands were removed and scattered in the fray. No land could stand before their arms. They were coming forward toward Egypt, while the flame was prepared before them. They laid their hands on the land as far as the circuit of the earth, their hearts confident and trusting. Our plans will succeed. The Egyptians had some guesses as to who these invaders were, but they couldn't be certain.
Yeah, no, I
Historians
bet.
have simply taken to calling them the Sea Peoples.
The Sea Peoples.
We now think that the Sea Peoples were a loose coalition of groups from all across the Mediterranean. We can't be 100% sure of this, but we can say with some confidence that most of them were from Sicily, Sardinia, Crete, and the Aegean coast. Maybe some
Okay.
other places too.
Yeah, sure.
Some wore feathered head dresses, while others wore horned helmets or simple leather caps. Some wore kilts, while others wore tunics. Some went into battle wearing full body armor, while others fought shirtless.
Okay,
What
sure.
united these groups was their reason for coming. This was a migration. We know that they came on boats and on
Boats!
wagons with
Boats!
their families and all of their worldly
We're sailing.
possessions. What brought them here is another question that we'll get into later. By the time the Sea Peoples finally arrived in Egypt, virtually every other Bronze Age civilization had been overrun. The Mycenaeans in Greece, the Hittites in Anatolia, Canaan in the Levant, Cyprus in Cyprus. all
Wow.
gone. Some states further inland were less affected by the invasions, but they were so weakened by the collapse of their neighbors that their days were numbered as well. When the Sea Peoples began their migration, they couldn't have imagined that it would have been this successful.
Right?
All the way up until Egypt, every attempt to resist them
Quick
failed.
20-minute trip
Why?
in and out.
In order to understand this,
15
we need to talk about
years.
Bronze Age
30
warfare.
years. 40 years. I don't even know anymore.
Chariots. Chariots. Bronze Age warfare in Western
Fucking
Asia was
chariots.
all about chariots.
Pardon my language.
In
Gosh
the
darn
Bronze Age,
chariots.
they were primarily used for transportation, but by the Intermediate Bronze Age, the militaries of every major state in the region were completely designed around the use of the chariot.
Chariots.
The chariot of this period usually consisted of a team of 2 horses pulling a team of 2 humans, one driver and one archer. The humans, I mean.
Right. Not the
and
horses. Not the
drivers
horses
were
anymore.
trained for speed and maneuverability, and at full speed could move roughly twice as fast as a human could run.
Hell yeah.
The archer wielded a composite bow, not as clumsy or random as a regular bow. It
Okay.
was smaller and lighter, with better accuracy, range, and firepower.
Sure.
It was a state-of-the-art piece of technology. In this period,
Back
it
in the
could punch
time.
through roughly 3 inches of metal. So a full chariot team had everyone else beat when it came to speed, range, and firepower. This is
Yeah.
a bit of a tangent, but it's said that the moment the HMS Dreadnought touched water in the year 1906, every other ship in the ocean became obsolete.
Yeah.
HMS Dreadnought was the best in the world when it came to speed, range, and firepower, which meant that it could just sit back and pick off enemy ships at a distance, and then outrun anybody who came too close. Like the
Crazy.
Dreadnought, Bronze Age chariots had speed, range, and firepower. Like the Dreadnought, they could just sit back and pick off enemies at a distance. Like the Dreadnought, they could outrun anybody who came too close.
Makes sense.
An experienced group of chariots were capable of defeating an army 10 times its size. This revolutionized Bronze Age warfare. But they were
Heck
expensive as
yeah.
hell. Horses had to be specifically bred and trained, which cost a small fortune. The equipment was all handcrafted by artisans.
Yeah,
and it cost at least
the
twice as
composite
much as the
bow.
horses did. The loss of a single chariot was catastrophic, and so chariots went into battle with thousands of inexpensive spearmen and archers to form
Sure.
a defensive line. The infantry could protect friendly chariots that needed to repair or regroup, or they could rush forward and destroy enemy chariots that were damaged or caught in a bad position. As we get into the late Bronze Age, the region was in the midst of a chariot arms race. And then the Sea Peoples came.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, okay. I think I know where this is going to lead.
Unlike the Bronze Age civilizations of Western Asia, the Sea Peoples fought on foot, instead of using spearmen and archers to form a defensive shield for their chariots. The Sea Peoples wielded long swords and javelins, and they fought with an unmatched aggression. I've seen the Sea Peoples described as skirmishers, but I don't think that quite covers it. A much better word I've seen used is runners. The Sea Peoples were runners. They were highly mobile and weren't locked down into tight little groups like the spearmen were. Instead, their way of fighting was to explode outwards in unexpected bursts.
Sure.
This fact made the Sea Peoples chariot killers. The whole reason a chariot was effective was that they could outrun a person on foot. But was the same true of 10 people? 100 people? What if they were coming at them from different directions? What if they got cut off from the main group? Chariots couldn't exactly turn on a dime, so it only took one wrong move for the Sea People's runners to overwhelm and destroy a chariot.
Yeah, okay.
Like I said, the loss of a single chariot was catastrophic. The defensive line of spearmen and archers were supposed to protect against something like this, but in practice, the highly mobile Sea Peoples were able to get behind their lines quite easily. As a response to these new tactics, defensive lines grew and grew and grew. It appears that by the end of this period, the armies facing off against the Sea Peoples were 10 times larger than they were at the beginning.
That's ridiculous. That's some end of the world stuff right there.
As I said before, towards the end of this period, Egypt was pretty much the last state standing. Virtually all of its neighbors had fallen to the Sea Peoples. The inscription at Medinet Habu depicts the final battle against the Sea Peoples at the mouth of the Nile.
Yeah.
The inscription emphasizes how large the Egyptian army had become. Here's a row of spearmen, and then a row of archers, and here's the pharaoh Ramses III personally leading the battle, standing on the bodies of his enemies.
Right, normal
and then,
stuff.
Of course, here's the mighty chariot, prominently displayed, but not playing a decisive role in the battle. Clearly, the bulk of the fighting was among the spearmen and the archers. In writing, we are told that the Egyptians protected the mouth of the Nile by making a wall out of ships, each loaded with archers.
That's
We're
crazy.
Also told that every spearman in Egypt was in position and waiting for the Sea Peoples to land on shore.
God,
the
could you
inscription
imagine?
At Medinet Habu tells us the final result of the battle. Here are some Sea Peoples taken captive and being led away. Here is some unspeakable carnage. Of course, this is a piece of Egyptian propaganda, but we have no reason to doubt that this was the result. After
they did win.
Incredible successes, the Sea Peoples were finally defeated in Egypt. But even in victory, Egypt suffered. From this moment forward, Egypt was a second-rate power.
Wow.
Even after 1,000 years, it had not yet fully recovered.
That's
the fact
crazy.
that Egypt was so badly damaged by the collapse of international trade is a clue. There has to be more to the story than the Sea Peoples.
What do you guys think?
Scholars have been
More?
pulling at this
I think
thread
so.
for the last couple of decades, and the evidence is convincing. Bronze Age civilizations needed bronze.
Yeah,
obviously.
makes sense.
Without a constant supply, many of their cutting-edge technologies began to deteriorate. Bronze is made by combining 9 parts copper with 1 part tin. Copper is a relatively common metal, but it's difficult to mine. Most of these Bronze Age civilizations had their own small mining operations, but the real action was in Cyprus. Cyprus was absolutely swimming in copper.
Oh.
Mining it was dead easy. This transformed the island into a fabulously wealthy hub of international trade.
Yeah, I bet.
That brings us to tin. Tin is funny because it's actually extremely rare, and it's not evenly distributed across the earth. There was a tiny tin mine in Anatolia, controlled by the Hittites, but it didn't produce nearly enough to supply the entire region.
I'm just gonna let it go. I'm gonna let him talk.
The next closest major source was all the way over in modern Afghanistan, more than 3,000 kilometers away. You can just imagine how expensive and dangerous it was to haul tin all the way from Afghanistan to Cyprus.
At that
There
time, oh
were
my god.
alternative sources, but it was tough. There was a smaller mine in Italy and another small mine in Spain, but these alone couldn't meet demand. There wasn't another deposit on the scale of the Afghanistan mine until you get all the way up to Cornwall on the island of Britain.
Oh yeah, that's easy to get to.
That people actually made this trip.
What?
It was a risky voyage, but if you made it back, it was worth it.
Get out. That's
so as
crazy.
You can see, any disruption to this supply chain meant that it was no longer possible for Bronze Age civilizations to produce bronze, which by very definition was a problem. So the argument goes that the Sea People's attacks disrupted international trade, slowed down the production of bronze, and weakened every state in the region. It was a vicious cycle. More attacks meant less trade. Less trade made everybody even more vulnerable to additional attacks. As the Bronze Age states collapsed, the situation grew even more dire. But there might have been more to this story. Even if you put the whole international trade to the side, this entire region may have been much weaker than it seemed. According to experts, the migration of the Sea Peoples coincided with a 50-year period where Western Asia was riddled with massive earthquakes.
Oh, geez,
I'm no scientist, but that seems bad. It's possible that these earthquakes were absolutely wrecking the economy in the region. Some of the cities that were abandoned for mysterious reasons may have in fact been abandoned after a seismic event. There's at least some evidence of earthquakes destroying cities in Greece, Anatolia, the Levant,
I mean, Troy, I think.
Greece
well, I don't
seems
know.
to have got the worst of it.
Interesting.
Egypt got off easy, which is an interesting fact, considering that they were the only major state left standing. Maybe the earthquakes played a role.
Jesus. Yeah, okay, noted. That's an interesting little factoid.
So, what brought the Sea Peoples here? For a long time, scholars guessed that some kind of famine in northern Europe caused a domino effect of southward migrations, culminating with the Sea Peoples packing up and fleeing across the Mediterranean Sea. This always made sense on paper, but there was very little evidence to support this theory, until now. We now know that around this time, there was some kind of environmental emergency. It turns out that, as expected, Northern Europe was badly affected by this, which would have caused that domino effect.
Okay. I'm sorry, I should be reacting more. I shouldn't just be sitting here silent.
More severe in the eastern Mediterranean. We now have ancient pollen samples from
ancient pollen
Syria,
samples,
which
guys,
seem to point toward a dry event lasting for 300 years, beginning just before the Bronze Age collapse.
Jeez.
Pollen samples have also been taken from Cyprus, where things were even worse.
Worse?
Indicate that environmental changes were so severe in Cyprus that there was no longer enough rainfall to sustain even basic agricultural activity.
Damn.
This would have been catastrophic. It may explain why some of the cities were abandoned before the Sea Peoples even came.
Yeah, no joke.
Similar things have been found in the Levant.
Oh, why am I yawning already? Oh no.
In
I
fact,
did not drink enough
in
gamer
Greece,
subs.
there's evidence that over hundreds of years, plants were evolving to survive a desert-like environment.
Alright.
Some of the letters we find in the city of Ugarit support this finding. Apparently, during one of the invasions, there were crop failures across the entire Hittite Empire.
Nice.
One letter from the Hittite king to the king of Ugarit makes an urgent request for grain, ending with, "It is a matter of life and death."
Damn.
There's another letter from the nearby city of Emar, written during one of the later invasions. It reads, "There is famine in our house. We will all die of hunger. If you do not quickly arrive here, we ourselves will die of hunger. You will not see a living soul from your land."
Wow.
If these reports of environmental emergency are true, and we think they are, the Bronze Age civilizations may have been in a state of crisis before the Sea Peoples even arrived. The best
I love his story of Sevilla. If you haven't put this on your YouTube channel list, you guys absolutely should. It's wonderful.
According to the systems collapse theory, the arrival of the Sea Peoples was actually a medium-level threat.
Yep.
Under normal circumstances, the Bronze Age civilizations should have been able to fight them off. but they weren't living under normal circumstances.
Ah.
Changes to the climate had resulted in widespread famine across the region. This resulted in the
Excuse me for yawning, everyone. I'll stop immediately.
Famine and the
Turn sleep
then led
protocols
to
off.
internal instability, where some local populations rose up and overthrew their ruling classes. We have evidence that this happened with some frequency over this period.
No way!
These factors and the invasion of the Sea Peoples caused a collapse in the international trade system, which just made everything all the worse. Oh yeah, and the
Oh,
region
poor Black
was
Mage.
absolutely
Leave my Black Mage
riddled
alone.
with earthquakes. The Bronze Age civilizations in Western Asia were dealing with 5 crises at once, with each crisis creating a multiplier effect on all the other ones.
Yeah, no
And
joke.
Then the Sea Peoples came.
The Sea Peoples came. They
We still
came all
don't
over
fully
everyone.
understand how or why the Bronze Age abruptly collapsed, and perhaps we never will. But the system's collapse theory is pretty good.
Yep,
One
agreed.
thing that I will point out is that for all of its clever work collecting pollen samples and studying ancient seismology, the system's collapse theory does slightly de-emphasize the destruction wrought upon Bronze Age civilizations. The fact that countless cities were destroyed is undeniable. We have the physical evidence. The system's collapse theory argues that less of these were destroyed by the Sea Peoples than originally thought. And this might be right.
See,
we
okay.
have all that evidence of environmental changes and earthquakes, but we don't know for sure.
Right.
Scholarship in this area is still ongoing. There have been significant breakthroughs just within the last 10 years. We may see some definitive answers in our lifetimes.
Ooh, I would love
But for now,
that.
we don't know. We see the aftermath of the Bronze Age collapse, but when it comes to the root cause, all we have are theories.
Freaking love his videos so much.
Disclaimer, because this website is stupid, everything you see in this video is a fake prop. They are fake, they are not real. This is a scripted comedy video, this is not real life. Again, scripted comedy video, they're all props. I can't believe I have to actually add this disclaimer, especially since if this video does get monetized, all the ads
Wow.
will be 17 anyway.
What?
Hey you. Yeah, you. I see you. You're thinking about stepping on my rights. Treading all over me, huh?
What is
Well,
this?
guess what? We got a little thing in this country called the Constitution. And it gives us a little thing called freedom. Number 1, freedom of speech. Means I can talk about whatever I want.
What
and
is
then the next one I
this?
can't actually talk about yet until this countdown's done. But when that countdown's done, I'm going to talk about it. 'Cause I
What
got
is
something
he
to say to you,
talking
Mr. Ooh,
about?
You can't have all of those. Guess what? I can. I can have all of the ones of those that I want. And I can't wait to talk to you about it. As soon as this timer's done. Which is, it's so close. Just give me like 2 seconds. All right, I'm talking about guns.
What?
Look at all this. Why don't you come and take it? I'm serious though. Please come and take some of these guns. I've got way too many. Like, how do I
What
get
is
rid of
going
these?
on?
I even put a little free gun box in front of my house.
Oh my God.
That's not working. Like, look at this one and this one. What am I gonna do with all of these? I don't
What
need these.
the
Can't someone
hell?
just come and take them? Is that like someone's job or? Oh right, the ATF. All right, let me hit them up on Facebook.
Oh
no! You sons of bitches! I'll let you have every last fucking bullet. An attached picture and
No.
I mean that too. Like, I don't need the bullets, obviously. Oh wait.
This is
crap,
gonna be
I
so
misspelled
good.
ATF and posted that on an Alf fan page. Yo, my bad. Let's start the show. I'm just kidding. It's not loading. Oh fuck, yeah it is.
Oh my God! Well, here we go, everyone. This is happening.
Well, we got an M16 right here. That thing's pretty cool. This is like a Revolutionary War rifle. I got that from my grandpa. This was from my time as a drug seller in Mexico, and sawed-off shotgun.
I'm at a loss
Got
for
a
words.
pump, you know, just a whole shitload of guns. Like, this is an alien plasma rifle with laser beams. I don't know how the fuck it does that. I think it fell through a portal or something. Hey, you want to come and take it? Because you should. I don't want it. I'm trying to get rid of all of these guns.
Oh my
It shouldn't
God.
be this hard. Like, people are giving stuff away for free online all the time. Just look at Joy Behar. She's giving away those feet. So it should be no problem for someone to just come and take it for the love of God. You know what? Since I'm already on Facebook apologizing to Alf fans,
Let's check out the Facebook Marketplace and see if there's free stuff on there. Oh yeah, there is. Free internet.
Free internet, wow.
Gonna contact that seller. Hello, what the hell does free internet mean? And
right.
Send? Yes, it's available. We have best service available with 200
What?
Mbps speed and unlimited internet data with free installation.
Oh my God.
You don't have to pay anything right now to start your services. So will that work for you? Do you want any of my guns? And send. What? I have a fucking shitload of guns and I'm trying to give them away because I don't want them. And send. Oh, okay. But are you want to get this service right now?
Nice.
I'm
Let's
stealing my neighbor's
go.
Wi-Fi. Do you want my guns though? No. Thanks for your time. See what I mean? Nobody
Great.
wants to come and take my
Great.
guns.
This is
Maybe
so
I'm not
good.
advertising them well enough. Let me try making a post here on the marketplace. All right, for the title, I'm gonna go with "Come and Take It Free," and for the photo, I got a great one. It's this. Details.
Nice.
First, come
Oh,
and
this
take
is
it
gonna be
for
so
sure.
good.
There's also a bunch not in the picture because I was letting my kid play with them. And post. All right, we'll check back
This is
in
so
on that
good.
later. Right now, I want to see if there's any useful YouTube videos about getting people to come and take it. How government is going to take your guns. Oh, thank God, finally. And play.
The last truck talk, I talked to you guys about why the government wants your guns.
Oh, this is so good.
This
Why am I
truck talk,
watching
I'm
this?
gonna talk to you about how the government's gonna take your guns.
Bro, now you're speaking my language.
Let's
They're
go.
gonna come to your house and take your guns away.
Oh.
You know why? Because you still know what it means to be an American.
I can't watch this right now. I want to, but I don't. I don't. No more of this guy.
Let me just say something nice about the Marvel Universe before we get all up in it. Okay. Of all the communities of superheroes that exist, okay,
Yeah.
the Marvel superheroes, more than not, derive from some kind of science or scientific principle. If
Yeah,
not
let's go.
themselves. You look at Spider-Man. You know, he was in his science class, and he gets bitten by a radioactive spider. Dr. Banner is a medical doctor. He becomes the Hulk. Iron Man is Iron Man. He's an
Iron
intelligent-
Man.
Unlike Batman, not to pit DC against Marvel, but Batman is smart, but he's not the one inventing the stuff that makes
True. Not sometimes, but not always.
That's
Yeah.
a military contracting company with engineers in the silo doing their work. Iron Man is doing all his own work. So I applaud
Yeah,
Marvel. I don't know
fair.
what the science is in Hawkeye. Okay, he's got no powers. And I love watching Black Widow. Who doesn't love some good martial arts? Right. But we don't have to talk about the science of that because that's
yeah, and they don't have powers.
They don't have powers.
They're just
Right.
very good shots.
Yes.
Yes.
Both of them.
Yes.
They'd be
True.
great for like maybe the biathlon. America once again brings home Olympic gold thanks to
I have no
Hawkeye.
words.
Black Widow.
Are you familiar with?
Go ahead.
The periodic table of fictional elements.
Oh well,
it's online.
Get out.
It's
Really?
So
That's kind of cool.
Thinquilium is there.
Thinquilium.
Thinquilium. That's an element on the original I Dream a Genie. They needed an ingot of thinquilium. There is the stuff that was in the
What?
Absent-Minded Professor.
Flubber.
Flubber's on the periodic table, and it's full. They got a full
All right.
periodic table. So I love it. Oh, well, they also have unobtainium from
Avatar.
From Avatar.
That's Avatar.
So
Wow.
all those elements are there. So people have thought about how one might organize them. I can tell you this. One of the remarkable things about this universe and the periodic table of elements in particular is that from element to element, the properties can be so different from one another that it is not completely crazy that you just have an element that has all the properties of vibranium. You know, you can take
Really?
an inch of gold and hammer it so thin that you could like gild an entire football field with it. So gold is the most malleable element.
Right.
And that's why you gild things with gold.
Right, yeah.
Okay, because you don't take much of it.
Yeah.
It looks like you have a lot.
I mean, you can make it so thin that you can actually brush it onto surfaces and gold leafing.
Huh.
Okay.
That's true.
So you look at the diversity of properties of elements on the periodic table. Not
Level up,
only
everybody.
the
I leveled up.
diversity of molecules you can make with the elements. Here we have sodium, which is a metal soft enough that you can cut with a knife, and it's poisonous, and it'll explode if you put it in contact with water. Add chlorine to it, a deadly gas, and you have table salt.
What?
Okay? I have oxygen.
I mean, I feel like I knew that, but still,
I have
what?
Hydrogen, an explosive gas. Put them together, you make water that puts out fire.
Right.
So this diversity of properties that tells you that vibranium is one of the most inventive, realistic things you can think of on there. It's got all these properties that nothing else has.
Right.
That's true with anything else that has properties that nothing else has.
Huh.
I've got
all right.
a colleague of mine from the American Museum of Natural History, Ray Wynn Grant. Ray, welcome to Star Talk.
Hi, thanks for having me.
I think this is your first time, right?
Very first time, not for long.
And you're here to talk about Marvel stuff.
Large
This poor woman.
Carnivore ecologist. Which I don't even know what that is.
Wow. I kind of did that, though.
Nice.
I'm not sure what it is either, but I like it. You know?
But more broadly, you care about the environment and the intersection of life and food chain and this sort of thing. And so we've got some questions.
So, what would happen to the ecosystem if half of all life would suddenly disappear?
Because the bad guy, well, in the previous movie, he snaps his fingers and half of all life goes away. And in his warped sense of justice, he's trying to help the other half survive. So that there's sufficient resources.
Wait, was it? But wait, was it life or
half of all plant life as well?
Right. Yeah.
Because plant life is also alive. Then is he killing half of all worms?
I was going to say, if his reasoning is that he wants to increase resources, then you wouldn't want to kill half of all plant life.
Right. Let alone
for the animals.
Some of the animals are resources.
They didn't make that clear, and I don't know if what they did in the comic book, but let me just ask you, if you take half of any animal species that's in equilibrium with its environment, let's start with an equilibrium case. It's in equilibrium. You take away half of them, what happens?
That's a good one. Yeah, just like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in perfect balance, and then you just cut that balance in half.
Right, what happens?
Just cut it.
Sure,
Just
a lot
cut
of
it.
things happen. And I just want to be clear, this is just the animal species, right? Not plants.
Let's assume that they didn't cut the plants in half.
Let's leave the plants alone.
Makes a big difference. So it's actually a phenomenon that might be potentially very helpful to the planet because
that's
plants.
What Thanos said.
That's what he said.
That's what Thanos said.
Well, the movie is fairly accurate.
What? Are we fucked?
Is that everything would be cut in half, so we would see a tremendous loss.
Okay.
People would be traumatized. There would be a lot of other kind of large-brained animals that would be traumatized, right? Like the whales and the elephants and the gorillas that we've noticed can exhibit emotions similar to people.
And they grieve death. As elephants grieve death, so do gorillas and other apes. But go ahead.
Right. We've even seen them shed tears and cry in sad situations. So there would be trauma. But in general, what's going to happen is a whole lot of reproduction. And especially with extra space.
Wait, really?
Which means less competition for resources. We might actually see a huge spike in some populations of animal species.
Wait, well, then that's defeating his purpose. Oh, I love this. Let's go.
Or some kind of herbivore. And a huge meadow full of plant food for them to graze in. They're going to get bigger and fatter. And in the ecological world, that means more fit. So we'll see a huge spike in population, maybe even beyond what ecologists call a carrying capacity. Carrying capacity is a term that we hear right now a lot when we talk about the human population.
This would be the maximum number of people, you would say. That's what you're saying.
Maximum number for
Huh.
the resource load, for the availability of resources, the maximum number to stay in that equilibrium.
But wouldn't
so
that
what often happens is we'll see a population actually spike and overshoot carrying capacity, and then we'll see another kind of mass death event. And
Oh, great.
So it would actually technically be kind of an ecologist's dream to see this happen, especially
Wow.
because it would be able to test out a lot of our theories.
So it would overshoot.
It would overshoot, yeah. Different species and different populations of organisms would overshoot at different times. So
That's
I'm
okay.
saying,
That's interesting.
Deer population, herbivores would probably get there quicker than like whales or elephants or people even.
And rabbits would get there first.
Nice. Nice.
Exactly.
You can bet on that.
So it seems to me that Captain Marvel is supremely powerful on a level that should preclude the need for any other Avenger.
Well, yeah.
Why do I need someone who shoots bows and arrows when I have Captain Marvel?
Why do I
need vibranium if I have Captain Marvel?
Yeah.
Why do I need Iron Man who can fly with jets when she can move through the vacuum of space? Why?
Without a spacesuit.
Without a spacesuit.
Yeah.
Why do I need a Hulk who smashes things when Captain? Why do I need any other Avenger other than Captain Marvel? Plus, she glows.
Yes.
Yeah.
What else do you
True.
need?
You don't need anything.
Now here I have issues.
That's her personality, by the way. That glow. That glow. I'm just saying.
So now, if you want her to move through space, you can imagine.
Oh man, I am starting to get tired though.
Teleports.
All right.
Okay? I don't know if you knew this, but if you
Yeah, we're gonna get through the end of this video, and I think I might call it a night, guys. Let's see what
So
happens.
the walls are boundaries between the location of the water and the table. Does it make sense that if the walls were not there, the water would then settle down and spill all over the table? That's obvious. Of course. So what that means is the water has a lower energy state it could occupy, but the walls are preventing it. Because if you move the walls, the water won't stay there. It goes on its own. A lower energy state. Okay? Oh, by the way,
Alright.
the table is higher than the ground. If you put a crack in the table, it'll go through the table and hit the ground. It prefers to be even on the ground than it does to be on the top of the table, than it did to be in your water glass. Okay. Quantum mechanically, you can trap a particle with the walls of a glass. It's a energy well. Okay. You can trap it there. Well, sorry. Let's look at just the water, or a marble stuck in a little skateboard park, and the marble can roll up and down.
Back and forth.
Back and forth. There it is. It's not leaving. Okay. If you want it to leave, push it with fast enough energy so it goes over the top and then it goes down to ground level. But you have to give it energy to get over that barrier, to then escape. And now it escapes. Okay, watch. It turns out, because particles can also be waves, the
Yeah.
particle that's trapped in the well is also a wave that exists not only everywhere in the well, parts of that wave exist outside the well. So the particle has a chance, a small chance of existing outside of the well, a very high chance of existing in the well. So most of the times you look at the particle is inside the well. Every now and then it escapes.
It's outside.
Correct. To watch it escape, it escapes instantly. It breaks through the barrier, and no matter the width of that barrier, it goes from one side of the barrier to the other in 0 time. So if she has control over the quantum continuum, she can then it's called tunneling. She could tunnel through any space barrier and be wherever she wants in the universe instantaneously.
All right, so she is ultimately powerful.
Entangled with the entire universe.
Very clever. Yes. That would be a way to have her move through space in the way that she does.
Wow.
She would be quantum entangled with every location in the universe, so that she could then materialize herself wherever she needs to be.
Wow.
Having tunneled there through these barriers. Correct.
That's pretty wild.
Right. But she still can't move a damn glove into a minivan.
Oh, I tripped. I should have tunneled.
I can't even.
What was the whole Mobius strip thing? So, remember?
Oh yeah, the Mobius strip. Oh, this was so dumb.
By asking Jarvis for a Mobius strip. And then he actually calculates something using the Mobius strip, and I don't know. From there, I'm like, okay, I don't know if there was any real science in there after that.
So it's called gobbledygook. Special kind of movie science.
Right.
So there is such a thing as a Mobius strip. Okay. And a Mobius strip is a fascinating thing. It's a fascinating thing. If you want to make one, cut a ribbon. So a long, thin strip. A ribbon of any length, doesn't matter. Okay. Maybe make one a foot long, just for sake of it, and maybe 2 inches wide.
Okay.
And then you could tape the ends together to make a loop.
All right.
Okay. Not the sides together. That would make a long cylinder.
Right.
Just tape the two short ends. That would make a loop.
Right.
Okay. That's nothing odd about a loop.
No.
There's an inside of the loop.
And the outside.
And outside. You can paint the inside if you wanted.
Okay.
And paint the outside.
Right.
Okay. Instead, this time, instead of connecting them that way, give one of those edges a turn.
Okay.
Okay. 180-degree twist.
Okay.
A twist. Then tape them together.
So now what you have is kind of an S-shaped, like almost like figure 8 that turns in and out on itself.
It is
so it goes
way
in
more,
and it goes out.
It is way more profound than that.
Okay.
Let's go.
That thing has only one side. You could draw a line along the length of it as you pull the ribbon through, and without ever lifting your pencil off the page, without ever crossing the edge of the page, you will land back where you started, and you would have put a line on all surfaces of it. It is a ribbon that has only one side.
Ooh. I'm trying to picture this.
And if
in
you
my
cut along that line, if you cut it in half along the line you just drew, you make a single loop twice as big. You don't cut it into two pieces.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, okay.
Wait. So,
so it just becomes. Wait a minute.
You're
I'm
feeling
pretty visual.
Maybe you feel
I'm
it.
pretty visual.
You're a visual dude.
No, so what's happening is the twist now, as you cut, as it opens up, it just becomes a circle.
A bigger circle. Okay, that's what it is. It's a big circle. Okay, so now the point is. So
this is so crazy.
Which is cool and has a dimensionality interest to it. Okay. But then you put a time travel spin on it.
Yeah.
The path through time is on a Mobius strip, you can come back to where you were, but you're not exactly where you were. You're on the other side of that space.
Right, but even though it only has one side.
It only has one side.
Ah! Okay, see, it's clever. It's clever until you think about it.
So if you had to create mumbo jumbo gobbledygook, Mobius
Yeah.
strip, way to go, baby. Mobius strip will get that for you. Chuck, we have hardly any time left. I'm doing a lightning round. Let's do it.
What is the biggest scientific inaccuracy in the movie in your estimation?
On all the spaceships, they made no reference of any gravity generator, and they all should have been weightless on their spaceship.
Or have been
floating through space. Yeah, but they didn't show that or give any shout out to it.
Right, nobody was weightless.
Yeah, nobody was weightless at any time.
Never.
And the weight matters because you could be standing upside down in the ship, and if it's rotating, all of that works. They didn't give any thought to that, especially the Guardians of the Galaxy people. Okay.
Yeah.
Creatures.
How is it that the Cap, as in Captain America, can throw his shield and it comes back to him like a boomerang? Because it is a frisbee.
Oh, you could. It's not that
it doesn't just come back to it.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
just
There we
come
go.
back like it's on a yo-yo. No, he throws it. It hits its target, and it comes back to him. Otherwise, you'd have to run after it every time he threw it.
So he's just really good at math.
I don't know.
Right,
You're right. You're right.
So,
it may be
if there's a thing facing you, there will always be an angle with which you can throw something where it bounces straight back to you.
So he's just good at pool.
He's good at the cue shot.
Exactly.
The cue ball shot.
Great.
Right. I never remember seeing it
just go and
just
come
play
back.
Frisbee with himself.
Yeah, okay.
Or boomerang with himself.
Right.
It hits something and comes back. Okay, good. Unless I've missed a movie that he was in where he did that. Okay, next. Plus, it's very boingy, right? It's very boingy. Right. So it'll go and then retain the energy, the coil energy, and come back. Okay, next.
Why didn't Ant-Man go up Thanos' butt?
No, don't ask that.
Like I
Oh.
said. What do you mean? Like I said.
Oh, jeez.
Okay,
That's pretty funny.
he'll have to wait for the director's cut.
Tony Stark says something like the Planck scale messes with the Deutsch proposition and creates the EPR paradox. So what the
Fuck.
is he
Yeah.
talking about?
Forgive me, I don't know what the Deutsch proposition is, but he did mention the EPR paradox, which is the Einstein-Podolsky-Rosen paradox. That's a real thing.
Okay.
Einstein is Einstein, the other two are other physicists, and they got together and explored in the discovery, in the dawn of quantum mechanics. It's like, this is some weird stuff. Is it real?
Right.
Can we create a thought experiment that is a paradox that will reveal either a new truth or unravel the truth that we think we've just discovered? So I don't know if there's a Deutsch.
Getting a little scary.
I think they just threw
There
that
we
in.
go.
If it is, I don't know.
Finish it.
Okay, but EPR is a very well-known.
So the EPR paradox is real.
Well, no, so Einstein-Podolsky
All right.
paradox. This is back in the early days of quantum physics, where we're really scratching our heads. Not we, I wasn't there, but my people, my physics, progenitors here, scratching their heads.
God damn it.
What does it mean to not be able to fully know the reality of an object, of a particle? Heisenberg noted you can't simultaneously know the momentum of a particle or its position precisely at the same time. So Einstein's uncertainty principle means you can't know with accuracy the position of a particle and its momentum, which means its velocity and which kind of speed and direction it's going.
Oh.
You can't know both sides.
We're getting there. We're getting there, everybody.
The less you know of the other. See, if you know the velocity of something, you don't know where it is. Right. If you know where it is, then you know exactly how fast it's going.
Okay.
Even though you don't know where it is. Right. This would be good next time you stop for a speeding ticket.
Right.
And the cop says, "Do you realize you've been going 65 miles an hour?" Yeah, but I don't know where I am.
Nice. Yeah, that'll work,
If
definitely.
the cop is quantum physics literate, I bet they let you go.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
That's totally gonna happen.
So they had thought experiments to explore the nature of that reality.
Okay.
And it was confronting all of the thinkers of the day to sharpen their ideas about what quantum physics is and what it could mean.
So
Sure.
at least they made an attempt to
Made an
put
attempt.
some real
Absolutely.
science.
It was an attempt. Okay. Another one. Quick. Give me third one.
That's it.
We got through all the questions.
Oh
We
my
got
gosh.
through 'em.
Oh, wait,
Excellent.
there's one more.
One more. Go.
Gotta be kidding me.
Says, Neil, I am Groot.
And there we go.
That is a question.
That's the question.
Okay, so I think most people in life never really know who they are. So that really, at the end of the day, we should be deeply respectful of Groot, who does.
Oh, so close to level up. So close.
He's a cosmic.
Yeah. Oh, man. That was fun. That was fun, everybody. I think the next video is Curtis, and I ain't watching an hour video. I'm done. I'm gonna save. We're gonna call it here. I'm gonna leave this music on. Actually, it's perfect. And I'm gonna switch screens a little bit, like this. Wow. Oh God. Ah! Let me. Okay, hold on. Oh, jeez. I'll just quit. Ta-da! There we go. It's all over. It's great. It's done. We all love it. Would you look at all that? I had some new subscribers tonight. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. And most of all, thank you all for joining. I gotta tell you in particular, I had one person who recommended most of those videos, and I loved a lot of them, and I can't wait to watch more, and I hope you all join me for that. So I guess, as always, I'll just end with, dang guys, keep on growing against gravity, and have a great night. See ya.